luck to you, sir.
You as well.
Lux, I just want a clean fight. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another edition of WWT Wrestling with Trivia. I'm your host, JBO. We have a great, exciting match here for you tonight. First of all, returning to the arena, he's 0-1, but I think he's looking for that revenge win. Ladies and gentlemen, Walter Ball. And his opponent, Michael Turner. He's trying to defeat and make some own records of his own. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome him back to the arena. Michael, what's up?
Oh, nothing. I got the call to be the fill-in today. This was supposed to be a way different match, but I think Walt and I are going to have some fun. And
this is the battle of the fill-ins because I was originally a fill-in.
Absolutely. So, we're going to try and answer some questions and try and have some fun.
Even in trivia, card subject to change.
Card subject to change.
Whatever we advertise, it's not mean that's what's going to happen because, neither one of these men were ready for battle up till earlier today. Michael, 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, legit.
All right. And of course, we were talking about it off air real quick. Of course, any friend and families of John Huber, Brody Lee, Luke Harper, definitely. Whole world is hurting. I'm going to be brief about it just because I don't want to start crying on the trivia show. Just as a fan, he was fantastic. Walter was saying he actually got to share the ring with him. He knew him on a little bit of a more personal level. I don't know, Walter, it's up to you if you want to say anything, man. Just much love, respect, and, of course, condolences to anyone that knew him or loved him.
He was a good dude, and my heart goes out to his family. He's got two little boys, and, I just hurt for them.
Much love to Mr. Brody. Man, just a good career. Wish he could have gone longer. Of course, everyone wishes that. But as a lot of people have said, we all will meet again in the HWF, Heaven Wrestling Federation. All right, guys, trivia. So I got to shake it off. All right. Question number 1. I think this is a softball question for you guys, but we'll see. I like to start off sometimes easy. Who was the only wrestler to hold the ECW world titles in both the OG and the WWE versions?
Done.
By new version, do you mean the ECW?
Yeah, you went quiet again, but yeah, the original ECW in 93 to 1, and then the resurrection on Sci-Fi. Who was the only person to have a world title run during both eras?
Going through the list.
So
Sorry.
in the background, I have Die Hard on. Real quick, guys. Die Hard, Christmas movie, yes or no?
Oh, it's the best Christmas movie.
No.
Oh.
An action movie set during Christmas.
Got a debate going on. Michael says the best Christmas movie, which if you saw my Christmas list, was my number 1. Walt says no. I say sure. I just don't know how you can, what's the definition then? It's Christmas? What more do you need, Walt?
Doesn't embody the Christmas spirit. It was also it was released in July.
Don't use that. It's a Wonderful Life was released in July.
It was wow, okay. But it doesn't embody the Christmas spirit. It's an action movie set during Christmas, just like Lethal Weapon and just like Invasion USA.
Not It's a Wonderful Life. Miracle on 34th Street. I knew it was one of them. Miracle on 34th Street was released in July.
Oh man, I think Michael's making a good point.
It's probably because they didn't have heaters inside the theaters back then.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
My guess is in.
Walter, are you in with this question? Not the Christmas question, the ECW question.
I mean, I while we were all talking about Die Hard, I was decorating my my answer.
Walt, what you got?
I got
RVD. What you got, Michael Turner?
I don't think RVD ever won the title in the original ECW, so I said Tommy Dreamer.
It was Tommy Dreamer. Michael gets his.
Oh, I wanted to say Dreamer because I know he won in ECW and lost the very same night to Justin Credible, but I forgot he won the WWE ECW title.
Had technically a way longer run in WWE. And yeah, Rob Van Dam, even though a lot of people I think might go with him for this answer, never had the world title. Maybe
he did beat Cena and it did morph into the ECW title, but I get where you're coming from.
What's that?
when he beat Cena for the WWE title, and then they kind of make that the EC they made that the
Well,
ECW.
no. He won the
Never won
WWE
in
version.
93,
Yeah.
91.
He never won the ECW original version.
Oh shoot! Oh my gosh!
That's what I'm
Wow!
talking
now
about.
I feel really stupid.
That's
Man,
why
I
I'm
just
saying
had
a lot of
I had an
people-
old man
When
moment.
you think of OG ECW, a lot of people would think Rob Van Dam, but he was
Yeah.
the TV champion for a long time.
Injured for like a year and a half.
And
Yeah, he
then
had the TV
injured.
title forever. Yeah.
And then, you know what I mean? If he had not been injured or if it had lasted another year, probably easily would have been world champion. But
Yep.
Never
All right.
got-
So yeah, I did. That was an old man moment there. All right.
no, it's all good. That's kind of one of the points of the question is that I figure people might think RVD, but no. Number 2, what name did Nails go by in WCW?
Done.
Oh, this one was a trickier one, but you're in pretty quickly. Once again, just for visual representation, Nails.
The only guy to actually put his hands on Vince McMahon, believe it or not.
I would say
Well,
Bret.
besides Bret Hart.
See,
I still think that was kind of a work.
maybe there's.
No, but
Why else were they filming wrestling with shadows? Like
that's what I'm thinking. That's why I mean,
It's a good
hey,
point.
you don't look really good, pal. Punch me in the face. I mean it. Give me a real good shot.
It's just a
Come
good
on,
point.
Brett, hit me, you son of
Otherwise,
a bitch.
It would have just been kind of a boring documentary. Michael, I think is thinking here.
Yeah, it's between one of two, and I think I'm
Ooh.
wrong. I said The Prisoner.
All right, he said prisoner, Walt.
I had the convict.
That's what.
Oh no, Michael, don't get upset. I have the prisoner on here.
Yes!
Oh wow, shoot. Oh, you know who the convict was? This is where my old age comes in again. Uncle Elmer was the convict.
Okay.
In Memphis.
I think Kevin Kelly may have used the convict somewhere as well, but I remember the one Slamboree match he had against Sting.
Sting, it was the
It was the
prisoner. You're right.
prisoner.
Okay.
Well, I will fact check while we do the next question
Okay.
because I had prisoner. Convict is on his list, so I'll see if he ever used it in WCW.
Okay.
But yeah, right now I had prisoner. So like I said, I'll double check real quick as we move on to next question. Number 3, who is the only person to hold the WCW, WWE, and ECW world titles? Sting defeated the prisoner. That's Slamboree. Oh yeah, that looks like it's it.
I think about this one.
Yeah, me too.
When you say ECW, you say original or WWECW?
Ah, good sir, catching that. It could be either or.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, Michael Turner will indeed only get the point for the nails question. He was convict in a couple random places, but his only WCW appearances, he was billed as the prisoner. Who did he piss off in WCW? He didn't last long there either.
I think it was just a one-off.
Done.
It's just interesting to have like a huge Sting match on pay-per-view and then be gone. All right, Walt's in. Let's see what Turner saying there. He's still thinking, spelunking the brain.
Oh, yep.
Wow, Michael Turner just went full on Skip Sheffield on us. Yep. Oh, that should be a future question. Who said yep? All right, Walt. Oh, wow. I wasn't even saying it because you wrote it down. I was actually just singing it because that's what I usually do. He says it's the Big Show. Turner. Yes, indeed. Looking for the Big Show. Only man that could do that claim. If sci-fi had never existed, no one would have.
Well, I got to erase my long answer.
Yeah, we're idiots. Number 4, Who did Diamond Dallas Page sue? Diamond Dallas Page filed a lawsuit against somebody famous. Who did he sue?
Work or shoot?
No, this is shoot. In the real world, DDP filed a lawsuit against a famous person. Who was that famous person?
This will be a complete guess.
Turner's got a guess. Walt looks like he's not much more sure. After this, we have another ECW question. No, Bruce Willis. Late 80s when you still cared. I miss you. Oh, Michael Turner changing things around. I just found gold dust in the couch cushions.
All right. I know I'm wrong, but
Michael Turner.
I said his next door neighbor, Eric Bischoff.
Who did you originally have? I'm just curious too.
I had Gwyneth Paltrow. I thought maybe he sued over yoga.
Okay, I like the theory. It's like Gwyneth Paltrow. Okay, well,
I put some football player. I remember there was a football player who was doing the diamond cutter hand signal, like after a touchdown. So
it's very close in that regard because it is about the diamond cutter hand signal. I'm looking for Jay-Z.
Jay-Z.
wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
he sued Jay-Z, and supposedly it sounds like he won because they did the kind of thing where it's like he can't really talk about it, and yeah,
Gotcha.
Jay-Z. He's like, hey man, I got me on film doing that in the early '90s. You can't be doing that.
Yep.
No one gets a point. No one's a big Jay-Z fan in this.
All right, good. Let's get to a real wrestling question now. What's Jordan? What's next? Total Divas questions?
All right. On season 3, episode 7, Bree and Nikki fought over what kind of pudding? No, I don't know. I might start doing that just to get you. All right.
You should do like a Regis and Kathy Lee edition of all like the wrestlers that were on the show back then.
Oh God.
What color shirt did John Cena wear?
Was it? Who was the guy? Was it Richard Belzer? Or like, who did Hulk Hogan knock out? Legit?
Yeah, it was Belzer. He choked
I
him
put him
out.
in a chokehold. Yeah.
Yep. And Mr. T's like, oh, he's all right. He's just sleeping.
Sure. David Schultz gets fired. Hogan, they just go, you're okay.
Hogan goes to main event WrestleMania and pretty much set wrestling back on track.
All right, guys. Speaking of getting back on track, who did Paul Heyman purchase ownership of ECW from? Who was the OG owner of ECW before Paul Heyman?
I'm in.
He's in.
I'm in.
Lex in.
I'm in.
Oh, you're in too. Cool. Michael Turner.
Todd Gordon.
Todd Gordon with the 1D. Walt.
Todd the Bod Gordon.
Yes, indeed. Bonus point to Michael for the 1D, but no, you both get the same point.
That's fine.
I almost said Joel Goodhart.
I don't even know who that is.
So Joel Goodhart was it was the TWA, the Tri-State Wrestling Association.
Oh, okay. I thought you
Before
messed up Joe
before ECW. I think Todd Gordon bought it from him.
What Raw star did Tetsuya Naito face at Wrestle Kingdom 5? Current Raw star. Raw star. I'll find the cap later.
I have a guess.
He has a guess.
Wrestle Kingdom 5, you said?
Yes.
All right, give me a minute. I gotta think this over.
A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5.
That's how many licks it takes for the Tootsie Pop.
Oh, okay, my bad. That's the next question.
You said 5, right?
Mm-hmm. It was after 4?
And before
Or the
6?
Sixth one.
All right, give me a minute here. I gotta think. I had an answer, but I think it's the wrong answer. But you know what? I'm gonna go for it anyways.
He's going for it, folks. And once you got it, show the world, Walt.
All right, I'm good. AJ Styles.
The phenomenal one, Michael Turner.
I said MVP.
Looking for the charismatic enigma, Jeff Hardy.
Oh, that was part of the TNA. Okay, all right.
Yeah, TNA title
Gotcha.
match.
No, there's actually AJ and Naito, I believe, was Wrestle Kingdom 9.
Ah.
But I'm thinking, like, did they face off before that?
Number 7, how many SummerSlam matches did Roddy Piper have?
Done.
Yeah, AJ defeated Naito in 14 minutes at Wrestle Kingdom 9.
Wow. And I wasn't any good, though, I wonder.
I'm in.
AJ and Naito? Why wouldn't it be good?
Oh, AJ and Naito was good. I was talking about Jeff Hardy and Naito.
Oh. Well, it's several years earlier. I'm sure it was good. I don't know about great. We'll see.
Just wonder
Probably.
what Jeff's condition was at that time.
I mean, if he's champ, he's probably okay.
Well, he was champ going in against Sting. Oh, no, that was a title.
I know, but I mean, I feel like we would have heard a horror story if he really, unless you know,
Right.
it could have been mediocre. But I'm just saying, I don't think it was a train wreck. I feel like we would have heard about it. All right, Walter, we in.
Yep.
All right, Michael Turner, what you got?
None.
None. Walt, what you got?
None.
Oh, you sons of bitches. Yeah.
He did a run in, but he didn't wrestle any matches.
Right. He cost Rude at
Cost Rude the IC
SummerSlam
title.
89. Yep.
Showed his hiney.
I found that very fascinating when I found that out. I thought that was very interesting that, you know,
Yep.
such an iconic guy with WrestleMania moments, you know, plenty. Not a single SummerSlam did they ever do something with. All right,
You
anyway,
know who else never had any SummerSlam matches?
me.
Well, yeah, me too. Actually, everyone in this room has had no SummerSlam matches.
That's
But also, Abdul the Butcher didn't have any either. So.
Did he
Well,
have a
that's not
WWE
surprising.
run?
No.
Yeah, I know. I was like, what? Okay, neither did Bruiser Brody. Like, we can go all day. Like, I'm confused by that point.
Neither did Dangerous Dan Spivey or Stan
Or
Hansen.
Okada?
Or yeah.
Anyway, number 8. Who was number 500 in the first PWI 500 in 1991?
Wow.
It's a good question.
You know what's funny? I had the very first PWI 500.
I think I have a reprint because I think they reprinted it. Or maybe that was the first issue.
I have a guess.
Oh wait, hold on. No, I might actually have this.
Okay.
Done.
All right, Walt, what you got?
I'm gonna let Michael go first.
You're not the host. No, go ahead, Michael.
Oh,
He was I know he was
That interesting.
500 one year, and it's how he got signed. So I said Duke Drosy.
Walt.
Morgus the Maniac.
No, I'm looking for another RIP shout out. Much
Oh.
loved Tom Tiny Zeus.
Oh,
Zeus was 500.
Okay.
Zeus was 500 in the first 500.
Then
He
where was
wrestled, I think,
Morgus the
One match
Maniac?
that year. One match got him in the 500, which they no longer allow. I think you needed a minimum.
Yeah.
Number 9.
Go
All right,
political.
this one is a little odd.
I know Dan Murphy. It's not that hard to get into the 500, believe it or not.
They just got to submit people in. This was a little odd. Number 9. Who holds the dubious record of most Royal Rumble matches with 0 eliminations? It's 2 names. They've been in 6 Rumbles, no eliminations. I'll give you a hint. The first man is currently in an AEW. The second man has gone by multiple names in the WWE. So you can have 2 guesses.
We gotta get both of them or just one of them.
Whoever has the most. So if you
Okay.
actually get one and the other person has none, or if you both have one, you'll get the point.
So one's in AEW and the other one is wrestled under multiple names.
Yes. That's the best kind of hint I think I could give.
That's not a bad hint. Not a bad hint at all. I gotta think though.
Coming up next, my favorite kind of round, wrestlers in movies. Michael
Yay.
Turner's favorite. Still a close game, by the way. We're almost halfway, 5-3.
No, no, no.
6 rumbles.
Yeah, right.
Both of them have been in six. Have been in
Yeah.
6 rumbles.
Yes,
Okay.
that's why it's a tie. Both have been in 6 and never thrown anyone over the tizzy.
Well, I know you said one had multiple gimmicks, so it's definitely not Glenn Jacobs. The fact that they never threw anybody, you know.
Oh, yeah, I see what you're
yeah.
I see what
It's
you're
definitely not Kane.
good process elimination of them. Sure,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, but he had a lot of gimmicks, though. Well, he had a few.
All right, my guesses are in.
Michael's in. Walter is finishing.
All right, they're wild guesses too. So
Walter Bow.
I had for my 2 guesses, I had Cody Rhodes and Barry Darsow.
Cody and Mr. Dasso. Michael Turner.
I had my old standby Charles Wright and John Moxley.
Looking for Jack Swagger and A-Train.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
there you go.
Jack Swagger and
Look at that.
A-Train.
The more you
AKA
know.
Albert, a.k.a. Tensai, a.k.a. Sweet Tea, a.k.a. the Hip Hop Hippo. Yeah, both have popped up in 6 different rumbles.
AKA Matt Bloom, AKA Jason Alford,
Yes.
Giant Bernard.
Giant Bernard. Yes.
Number 10, who appears in Sharknado 3 as a roller coaster assistant?
Done.
Ooh, both men seem to be pretty quick to the draw here.
Done.
Michael,
Y2J.
Walt. Yes, indeed. You guys know your Sharknado.
You know our Sharknadoes.
Which
Not something to be proud of.
No,
I can,
no,
I
it's
can
not.
probably do that for at least 3 rounds or 3 questions. Because there's other guys, Kurt Angle and was it
Seth
Rollins?
Rollins.
Yeah, Rollins. There you go.
What's the score check, Jordan?
We are currently 6-4, still a 2-point lead for Michael. As we go to question 11, as we're more than halfway there, living on a prayer. Hi, Steve Mesa. What WrestleMania was the first WrestleMania where all the main eventers were younger than the Mania itself?
What?
So, for instance, obviously it's not WrestleMania 1 because Hulk Hogan was older than 1.
Okay.
Know what I'm saying now?
Yeah.
Okay. So where they're older than the amount of years WrestleMania was around.
They're younger
They're younger than okay.
than the WrestleMania blank.
All right. So it's which WrestleMania?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or which WrestleMania, or if you give me the opponents if you don't happen to remember the year, but yeah. Gotta give me something here to show that you know what I'm talking about. All the opponents, by the way, because I did ask a previous question that was similar, where the answer was something else, because one of the opponents was younger, but not everyone. This is where everyone involved in the match was younger than Mania itself.
Done.
Yeah, I think I got it.
All right, Walt,
Ronda Rousey, Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch.
Michael Turner.
Are you looking for the names? You're looking for the WrestleMania?
I said I would do either one.
Oh, okay. I had 35.
Yeah, you both got it. Yes, indeed. All females under 35. If it's just part of the equation, then it would be Seth Rollins. Number 12. Who has won more different titles than anyone in WWE?
Current roster or everybody overall?
Oh no, this is just a record thing. Yeah, so of all time technically. Could be a current guy or not.
So when you say like more titles, like outside of WWE
No,
as
no,
well?
no, no. In WWE. So they've held championship A, B, C, etc. No one else has had that. Not just runs, but different titles. Titles.
Okay.
So we're not talking about like, oh, he's a 7-time IC champion. Just he had the IC once and the world once, so that's 2 titles. And then maybe he had more. So who had the most titles in WWE?
Done.
Yeah, I'm in.
1 second. Just gonna pull up some fact stuff, so I'll talk about it afterwards. All right, let's see. Michael Turner, Edge, Walt.
I'm gonna go with Sheamus.
I'm looking for again. Actually, I didn't mean to repeat this time, but Jeff Hardy actually.
What?
Jeff Hardy, and I'll go over here in a minute. I think once you hear it, you'll kind of understand. Number 13. This time we're looking for 3 answers. What 3 wrestlers are the only 3 to have a Royal Rumble win, Money in the Bank briefcase win, and King of the Ring win? Rumble, Money in the Bank, King of the Ring, 3 of them have had all 3. And yeah, just to go back to Jeff Hardy, you have tag titles, Intercontinental, Light Heavyweight, Hardcore, European, there's 5 there. World Heavyweight, there's 6. And then even more recently, I don't know if they included this or not, but then you have technically the Raw and SmackDown, if you include those. If not, you're still at 7. The United States, and that's 8. And yeah.
So Money in the Bank, Royal Rumble win, and a King of the Ring win.
Yes, sir. So you're looking at 9, if not 8 different titles Jeff Hardy has had.
I got 2 out of 3.
Done.
All right. What you thinking?
Who we said before, Sheamus, Edge, and Brock Lesnar.
Michael Turner?
That's the 3rd. I couldn't pull the 3rd. I had Alberto.
Oh, Walter Ball closing that gap a little bit. 6 points to Michael's 7. Yes, looking for Lesnar, Edge, Sheamus. 14. Who is the only female to compete for the WWE World Title? The main title. It's been around forever. Taking a shot, baby.
And so here we have yet another example of big culture being casually stolen by humans for nothing more than a press about.
Done.
All right, Michael Turner, what you thinking?
It had to be China during the Attitude Era.
Walter, what you thinking?
I was gonna say the same thing, but I'm like, he's got trick questions tonight. So on a whim, Mike could be right, but I'm gonna say Stephanie McMahon.
Walter picking up on my questions tonight.
Wow.
It's Stephanie McMahon tying things up 7-7.
When was that?
That's I think it was when she was SmackDown GM, I think.
I think it might be different. It's a weird like handicap match that she's in.
Yeah, her and I think it was her and
Triple H
like
and Jericho.
yeah, something like that. It was weird. I almost said China.
China now technically, I think China was even aligned. Oh, I think it's like SummerSlam, and then it ends up just going to Triple H. But as far as an actual match that happened, it's only.
No, I believe you. I just don't.
Oh no, I don't know. I'm just throwing in some background info.
He's throwing in some trick questions tonight. So I
Yeah,
had to stop this thing for
March 2002 Raw. Triple H defeated Jericho and Stephanie. Oh, it's actually not a handicap. It's just straight up triple threat match. 8 minutes. 8 minutes triple threat match. Number 15. 5 questions to go. Tied game. What WCW pay-per-view did Chris Benoit win the WCW World Title?
done.
Done. Got it. Cinched it. Jackpot.
Yeah, I think so.
Water ball.
That would be WCW Sold Out.
Sold out. Michael Turner, can you agree or disagree?
Yeah, I think he's right. I put Sin, but I think that's 2001.
Oh, yeah, you're off. He never got to Sin. Walter Bone now making the comeback of a lifetime with 8 points to Michael's 7. As going to question 16, what WrestleMania was the first WrestleMania where John Cena did not fight for a title? Now, don't get cute with me. Don't say WrestleMania 1. This was after he started wrestling for matches.
Done.
Yeah, I'm in.
Actually, no, hold on. Nope, hold on. Give me a second. Sorry.
Say not today.
The first one or the only one?
The first one.
Oh, okay. All right. All right, done.
All right. Michael Turner.
I think it's 28. It's the first one against The Rock.
Walt.
28.
Yes, indeed, good sirs. Till then, he always was fighting for a title. Going to
Except
question.
for, you said that was the first one, except for last
First one.
year. He was fighting for his life.
No, there's more because also him.
Oh, there's
and,
also
Taker.
Undertaker. Undertaker as well, yeah.
Yeah, Taker's not a title match either. So
No.
Number
Big match, John.
17. Who defeated JBL in a bull rope match on the first ever Friday Night SmackDown in September of 05?
I'm in.
Magazine.
Okay, done.
What you got? Well,
I'm gonna say John Cena.
Michael.
I said Batista.
Batista gets Michael right back into that tied position.
We are back and forth.
Good game.
Number 18. Who was Bret the Hitman Hart's first WWF World Title defense against on pay-per-view? Defense.
World title defense.
Yes, sir.
I'm in.
Done.
What you got, Michael Turner?
Shawn Michaels, Survivor Series 1992.
HBK, greatest man ever. Well,
Same. HBK.
yes, indeed. You both get
It
to
was originally supposed to be they changed a bunch of things around. Well, no, they didn't. No, actually, no.
It's
Never
for the
mind.
IC belt.
Yep.
Oh,
Well, yeah, no, Sean came in with the IC belt because he
Mhm.
beat a Davey Boy a few nights before, and Davey Boy was gone. He left the company, so
your penultimate question, number 19. What current AEW star was CM Punk's final singles match ever against?
Oh wow.
We may need to pull out a tiebreaker here. Unless someone can take the lead in the next two questions. And once again, I got to find a tiebreaker. But then again, 19 or 20 could make or break this very match.
Yes.
I'm in.
All right, let it ride.
Then what ride, Walt?
Let it ride. I'm done.
No,
Got
I
my
know.
answer.
I'm saying,
He's saying so your answer.
say what's your answer?
Well, let's do it together. All right, just like before,
Okay.
because this is a penultimate question. Ready? 3, 2, 1. John Moxley.
John Moxley.
Oh, looking for a little more obscure. Billy Gunn.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
CM
Wow.
Punk's last ever singles match was against badass Billy Gunn.
No kidding.
Yeah, I thought that was a fun fact too.
That is a fun fact.
You always remember the Rumble. Oh yeah, what was his last good one-on-one match? It was on Raw. He didn't wrestle SmackDown. He wrestled a dark handicap match on SmackDown.
And again, just like me and Mesa, it's like boiling down to one question.
Let's see if you guys can nail it on this. This is everything potentially, if not we'll do a tiebreaker. Who was the last person to ever take a bionic elbow by Dusty Rhodes at Battleground 2013? Last person ever, baby. Take that elbow.
Done.
It did not go to the pay window because I did. Even though I was not even in the match. Okay, now I'm starting to sound like Bobby Boucher. I gotta stop. I started Dusty. I went towards no more football, mama.
We shall see.
All right, together. This is a big one. Ready? 1,
3.
2, 3.
Dean Ambrose.
You guys got it. Regardless, it wouldn't have mattered whether you would have. So right now, 11-11.
Nice.
As I pull up another document. Gentlemen, what's going through your minds right now?
Just having fun, man.
This is fun. This is a good time.
Yeah.
All right. This was meant for next round, but we'll use it here. Who defeated Kevin Sullivan at WCW Starrcade 1994? I was going to say I can give a hint, but if one of you think you have it, then we'll leave it at that. So I'm guessing no hints.
No, wait. Yep, I got it. Yep.
All right, Michael's got it, so no hints.
Wait, 94 you said?
Starrcade 1994. Who defeated Kevin Sullivan?
All right.
All right, Joe.
You want to do this again at the same time?
There.
I'm doing.
3, 2,
2, 1.
1. I pitied a fool, Mr. T. Jeez.
12.
Nice.
I pull up another document because that's all I had for the third one. I totally did not know that match existed.
We're exhausting the questions.
I totally did not know that match existed. I thought that was a great question.
He was like, I got them both now.
I almost went with Dave Sullivan. I was like, no, wait, Mr.
You know
T
what?
on
I
that
was thinking the
stupid
same
gun.
thing. I was
Yeah.
thinking of Evad. Boy, Jordan, you wait. You better hit your books hard next, Thursday or whenever we do it.
Oh no.
You better watch some old school wrestling, dude.
I kind of want to watch that one.
Don't make sure it's a mix. Don't give it all.
That's the
like
problem
that.
with you and Mesa. I can't use old stuff. You guys are too young.
Oh,
You can use it on me.
we're in the same
Use on me
ballpark.
anytime you want.
Oh, absolutely, man. You're good.
All right. Who won the first Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal? I pulled up a whole old document here. So
Okay.
all
Ready
right.
together. 3, 2,
Man, just keep
1.
doing it together.
Cesaro.
Cesaro.
All right, fine. We'll keep going.
Hold on.
Okay. ECW's infamous chair incident at Hardcore Heaven 94 happened when Terry Funk asked fans to throw him a chair after what tag team interrupted his match?
Done.
You may have me on this. We'll see.
Ooh.
3, 2, 1. Public Enemy.
All right, we're gonna keep going.
Was that
Three
right?
answers. Yeah,
That was
yeah,
right,
that's why
wasn't
we're
it?
still going.
I thought they were
Right.
in the match. I didn't know that they interrupted a match.
All right, 3 answers this time.
Oh,
Can
boy.
you name all 3 members of 3 Count?
Done.
Marcos, get it done, Marcos.
Marcos and Marcos. Done and Marcos.
And
All right.
Together. 3,
Yeah.
2, 1.
Evan Courageous, Shannon Moore, Shane Helms.
Yep.
Oh my
Evan
God,
Courageous,
okay.
Shannon Moore, Shane Helms. Same thing.
Yeah, I saw. Okay.
Okay, I was making sure.
What referee became aligned with Ric Flair in WCW? This might be a new record, by the way, for Tigers. Because I've done like 3 before, but I would
3,
have
2, 1. Charles Robinson.
All right,
Little
let's keep
Nate.
That was true. Let's see. This one I feel is too obvious. Okay. Hawk and Animal. What was their last WWE televised match in May of 03 against?
Done.
Mm. May of 03. A second. All right, I gotta guess. It ain't right.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
The
RVD and
Bashams.
Kane.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner,
Wow.
Walter.
Wow.
Oh, wow, what a barn burner, back and forth. I stopped keeping score. They were all kind of bonus questions anyway. It was technically 11-11. Then they went 12, 13, 14, maybe 15. But Walter finally got that last crushing point. Kane and Rob Van Dam. Yes, that was a tag team that the Hawk and Animal made their one-off appearance in 03 with, and then unfortunately we lost Hawk. Guys, still a tremendous match here.
Oh, fantastic.
I'll admit, if I was a betting man, I would have put money on Michael Turner. You were the underdog, but you got that great big roll up at the end that WWE loves to do recently. So, man, great win. Michael Turner, a fantastic match as always. Any parting words?
Listen, Walt was fantastic. A great competitor. Would love to do a rematch anytime you like.
Oh, absolutely.
Number one.
Absolutely.
Still 8-3, and I got a showdown against someone I've been wanting to fight for a long time coming up
Ooh.
soon this week. So we'll see how that goes.
Walter Bull, you got your victory now, man. You got to be feeling good. Ryan High, be nice to me when I fight Mesa. Any parting?
Oh, I'll have my. I won't get too crazy, but just make sure you're on your game though, because it's It's gonna be I'm a fan since 1984. I'm an old man. You know, I've watched a lot of stuff. So be ready. But Michael, fantastic game. Thank you so much for the good challenge.
Absolutely.
You know your stuff definitely, and I look forward. I'd love to play with you again.
Yeah.
Steve Mesa, I'm avenge my loss, buddy. I'm coming for you, Mesa.
Love it. For Walt, Michael, JPL.
Actually, since this was supposed to be a championship match,
Are
does this
are
make
you
me
the
the interim
champion now?
champion?
You know what? You can pull a like a Sami Zayn. You can claim you're the real world champion. Get your own title. Be like, technically, yeah, I was there.
I'll make my own title. Yeah.
I will say this, Dexter Beckett, if you're watching, I'll give you one out. If you ever pull it again, though, I'm stripping you of the title. I will be the evil GM if I have to. For Walt, Michael, JPL, do the likes and subscribes, all those gibbery jabbery things every YouTube person says at the end of the video now. Thank you. Good night.